Hey y'all, it's your girl Ariana back with another video, and in today's video I will be showing you guys how to get this palm look. Basically, I'm going to be doing a layer tutorial and a curling tutorial, and I want to give a special thanks to Alipearl for sending me over this bomb wig. The wig details will be in the description box, but make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and look at my social media handles in the description box if you want to get this look. Stay tuned. So we're getting right into business. Yes ma'am. So I'm going to show you guys what all came in the packaging. So I got some 3D mink lashes. I got a silk Alipearl bonnet. Well, not bonnet, a silk scarf. I'm sorry. A wig cap that I did use. It comes with 2 in a pack, by the way. An edge brush and a silk scarf for like headband wigs, and then I got an elastic band in my package. And here is this wig. The Wig Details is a 13x4 frontal wig, 22-inch HD lace, and the lace was lacing, baby. Small knots, period. It's giving HD. And this was a full 13x4, not the ones that be skimpy on the sides where you can't do a side part. I could have did a side part if I wanted to with this because it was a full 13x4, and it came with 3 combs, and it came with an elastic band. For the bleaching mixture, I used 2 scoops of BW2, and then I used a scoop and a half of 30 volume developer. I'm just going to show you guys the paste that I use. For this, I'm not going to show me bleaching it and washing it and conditioning it, but I did. But I just want to show y'all the mixture that I used to bleach the knots, and I bleached the knots for 45 minutes. This is my ending paste mixture. Not too thick, not too watery. And yeah, and you guys can use 40 volume developer. I just used 30. But anyways, we're going to get into blow drying this hair. I did let it air dry till about, it was still pretty much wet. So I would say like 60% air dry, and then I just started blow drying it because I was ready to style it. I had to put this clip in. Look how thick this wig is. When this wig said 180% density, that's exactly what it meant. Like, I didn't even cut no layers yet. Like, this is just the hair blow dry. So what I did was I put a middle part in the hair, and then I sectioned off the back of the frontal to cover up the tracks. And then I'm just going to use my wax stick and wax that down now that the hair is fully dry. Y'all already know I'm coming through with the She Is Bomb wax stick. Only wax stick I use. But you can use any wax stick that you know, that you like. And I'm just going to put that all over the hair and hot comb it to death. To death. Because I'm not straightening this hair. I'm just going to, you know, hot comb everything, and then I'm going to go into cutting my layers.
Just the one I'm really a screenshot. Way that I've been living unconventional. I'm just trying to make it to the end, you know. Certain things have started getting pissed off. Think we need to have a sun adventure. I could be a man, but maybe down the road. Right now I would rather see my heart turn to chrome. Rather see my heart turn crystal. I can't even front like I'll miss you. Right now I'm just stuck inside a crib on my own. Soon as I free up, I'm about to pop up on your phone. Like I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, PT. 2-turn, baby girl, you know me. Who am I? All the niggas round me, right? Gotta watch your time, cause it's flying right by. 2-turn, baby girl, you know me.
This is the finished result of the back. It's giving flat. But let's get into this melt. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Period. Like, I plucked this to death. It looks so good and so natural. But I'm going to do the same thing like I did in the back and the front. I wax stick the front and then wax the top where the middle part was. And I'm just flattening it out. One thing about HD lace, it be lacing, baby. It looks like scalp. No makeup is on this lace or nothing. Like, this is just for me bleaching it, washing it, and hot combing it. Like, HD lace is lacing. Period. Y'all, I am so sorry this part is the only part that came out blurry. But y'all gonna still get the gist of it. So to cut my layers, I will be using a razor comb, and I'm going to be using the fine tooth side. And what I'm going to do is take the front small 2 pieces on both sides and put them together. And right under the mannequin head, I'm going to cut, like right where my hands are, I'm going to cut down. No particular motion. I'm just going to cut up and down, up and down, up and down until I get a cut. And basically that's, I'm going to explain that later. But I'm going to take another small piece from both sides and angle them towards the one that I already did. And I'm just going to cut. And I'm going to do that until I get to behind the ear. So basically, based off my first layer, I'm going to cut right below that for my second layer that I just cut. I hope this is making sense. I don't really know how to explain it. So this is my third time getting small chunks of hair. So with the second layer, I'm tracing the second layer into my third layer. So it's basically based off each other because we're laying it one on top of, well, it's not one on top of each other, but it should create a diagonal motion once you're finished. And I'm going to show you that in the next clip. So now I'm combing them out, and I'm going to show y'all what I see as far as what I said, like the diagonal motion. Like, it should be layered once you comb it out on each side. It should look the same because you literally cut it the same. Can you see that? You see like that line? Y'all see that line? So this is a better view for you guys. And what I'm doing in this clip, I'm just taking a small piece from the back, what I didn't cut. Well, not the back, like around the ear area. And I'm just going to go from my last layer and cut diagonally. Just how I was cutting down, but I'm cutting down and diagonally at the same time because I want to create a layer downward, and then I want it to be gradually getting smaller. So basically the whole gist of the front part is you're just going to start cutting the layers where your last layer stopped. And that's basically the whole thing to it. And this is just what the front gives, because that's all we did was layer the front. So now I'm going to layer the back. So what I'm going to do is take medium sections in the back and vertical sections. And I'm going to make sure my first layer is below my mannequin head because I don't want my layers to be too high. And this is a light layer tutorial, by the way. So I'm just going to pull my razor down to create that layer effect. And with me doing medium sections, I only had to do this about like 4 or 5 times. I'm not really sure, but it wasn't that much. And I did blunt cut the ends, but I did not get that part on camera. But just take all the hair and just blunt the ends. Like whatever is stringy, just simply cut that.
Baby girl, you know me. Oh my. All the niggas around me, right at it. shorty.
So now we're gonna go in for a cleanup and we're gonna use our shears now. You can get these from your local beauty supply store. These are very, 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 very sharp, baby, not school scissors, some shears. And I'm just gonna go in and clean that up, basically, go from that angle. As you can, I can't really explain the cleanup, it's just a cleanup. Like if you see any strangly ends or something too thick, just go ahead and clip that off.
I can't even front like I'll miss you. Right now I'm just stuck inside the crib on my own. Soon as I free up, I'm about to pop up on your phone. Like I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, PT. 2-turn, baby girl, you know me. Who am I? All the niggas round me, right? Gotta watch your time, cause it's flying right.
Always try on your wig before you install it. I had to make sure my wig fit my head. So that's what I'm doing right now, just making sure it fit, and I'm just loving it because it's just so full, like it's giving lace. You literally can see my cap. Stop playing. So after this, I figured out like my cap don't fit my head, for real. Even though I asked for a medium, but I just cut the sides and now it fits perfectly. So if your wig don't fit a tip, just cut the end of the frontal and it's gonna fit. Like it literally fits right over my ear, period. So I went ahead and installed it because that's a whole nother process. But we're gonna get into this detailed curling tutorial on how to get those body curls that you seen in the first video. So I split my hair in 2 sections, and then we're gonna work on 1 section at a time. Take it 1 step at a time. For the tutorial, I will be using a 1-inch curling iron. And what I'm going to do is take the barrel curler and then I'm going to put my hair inside and curl away from my face. So no matter which way that I curl, is curling away from my face. And I'm just going to make sure all the hair is in the barrel before I let it go. So I'm just going to keep twisting. In this method, I'm using the upward method. For the curling iron, I'm going to do a downward motion in the next curl. So y'all can see the difference because I know everybody curl different. So this upward way I curl. So you see all the hairs in the curling barrel and now I'm just moving it all the way up. And then I'm going to let it go and you're going to see that beautiful curl. That junk is so beautiful. Do you see how like you can see the little curl that's away from the face? So this time we'll be using downward motion. The downward upward motion is just what I call it, but I know people put their arms, you know, whatever. So I'm going to take my curling iron downwards and I'm going to still put my hair into the curling barrel and I'm going to turn it until all my hair, as you can see, this is a better angle, turn all my hair into the curling barrel. I mean, your arm's going to be hurting with the downward motion, but you still going to get the same curl with either motion. You just got to find what you can do easier. So I'm just putting it all the hair in the barrel and I'm going to let it sit for a minute because it's very, very hot. Depending on what curlers you get, it's very, very hot. Let it sit for a minute, put your holding spray on there and you're done. Bomb curls. The hair is going to be hot, but baby, let that heat get in those curls so those curls do not fall, even if you decide to not use holding spray. Like if you cool down the curls in your hand, your curls will be fine. Two clips, because this junk is so freaking thick and full. I literally love it. Like, I really, really do. So at this point, I just decided, I showed y'all both of my methods that I'm doing in the video. So I just need to do, you know, a little voiceover for like explaining how the barrel curl should be. You should always be curling away from your face. So I'm just going to do a time lapse on the rest.
Side in an AMG, right outside, TT,
This side is done. And this side is not done. A little dry. Do you see the shine? Literally, I use heat protectant and I use holding spray after I curl my curls. No shine was put on this hair. And don't say it's the ring light, because it's not. This is the other side, and like I said before, no matter if you're using the upward or the downward motion, you're still going to be curling away from your face. Like, that's the whole goal, to achieve this kind of curl away from your face.
I'm just trying to make it to the end, you know. Certain things have started getting pissed off. Think we need to have a sun adventure. I could be a man, but maybe down the road. Right now, I would rather see.
Oh, now she came on here with a beat face. Oh, y'all ain't seen her like that. Period. The comb out. It's the comb out for me. Hey y'all, so here is the final product after I installed, played with it a little bit, and what I can say, baby, it is 100% true to density and true to length. Like, this wig is so thick. When I tell you 180, baby, it's almost giving 200. Like, it is so thick and just full. Like, literally, I did not pin these curls up or nothing. They just like this. So I can really say that it's true to length and true to density. I did like the lace. It was very, it took 45 minutes to bleach with 30 volume developers. So the lace is pretty good too, and it was stretchy. So overall, I rate this wig a... What do I rate it? I rate it a 9 out of 10. And the only reason I'm not giving it a 10 out of 10 is because I did have trouble plucking a little bit, even though it does come pre-plucked, but I had a little trouble plucking, but it could have been me. But I'm gonna still give it a 9 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Alipearl, for sending me this hair. You guys, all the hair details will be in the description box below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.